Greg, this is an exciting part of the season, isn't it? The trade deadline is behind us, and we're going to start seeing guys around the league in new uniforms. The stage is set for us.
Yeah, and we saw some teams make some moves to get better as we come up on the All-Star break. It'll be interesting to see how those new additions mesh.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Filling the perimeter slots are Dunn and Leonard. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. And it's Sanders in at the 1. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. And that one is good from Zubac.
The more productive he is down low, the more minutes Zubac is going to get. That's just excellent execution and finish.
To the left side wing. Here's Furphy. And the Pacers another 3.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
The passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Now, here's Siakam. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. It's good from long range.
Well, you can see he is not shy from range, and Pascal Siakam continues to work on his consistency.
Screen by Sanders. Dunn passes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Out to the wing. Here's Furphy. And Indiana, another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Leonard, the bounce pass. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for Sanders. Tries again. Leonard kicks to Zubac. Back to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard is so opportunistic, and he has the length to create those second chances.
Out left to the wing. From downtown, and Indiana, another 3.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Screen by Leonard. They get the rebound, and that one drops. Zubac has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Listen, keeping Ivica Zubac off the boards is no easy task. This man has got a gigantic, strong frame.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And Doris, we're early on in Chris Dunn's career, but is it fair to say many wondered if it might be short-lived?
Oh, there's no doubt, Kevin. Remember, this guy was at one point the 5th pick in the league, and there were questions about the offensive end of the floor. But give Chris credit. His defense has carved out minutes for him, and he's worked diligently to become a better offensive player.
Right wing. Here's Sanders. From outside, off the mark. Pacers leading by 9. Pass to Nesmith. Now, here's Siakam. Sinks the three-pointer. Siakam's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now, here's Dunn. Still without a basket. Nobody near Leonard. That shot off.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Nesmith, the pass to Huff. Nembhard for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 12. Outside Leonard. And there's the drive. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. 6 points for him.
That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
And so it's Indiana going into the break with a 10-point lead. And the three-point shot has been big for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Indiana?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Miller on out there with Batum. Then there's Washington, and it's Lopez in at the 5. Outside Mathurin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mathurin's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pacers.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, on the heels of star Tyrese Halliburton's unfortunate Achilles tear, the Pacers losing starting center Miles Turner in free agency. This is a team that had boasted tremendous depth, and that depth will be testing what amounts to something of a gap year in Indy.
They'll be challenged for certain. And Shams, we appreciate the report. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Teams changing it up here. Free throws such an important part of the game. Here are the league leaders in that department. The 4th spot held by Kawhi Leonard.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
Lopez finds Leonard. Now Sanders. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Here's Furphy. Chris Dunn making his last shot.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Here's McConnell. And the wing jumper offline.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Miller, the pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Well, you love Lopez's effort. This guy dunking is easy for him, right? He's close to the rim, 7 foot. Come on now.
For 3, Siakam. Rebound by the Clippers. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Buff's checked in, and Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Zubats is checked in for Los Angeles. John Collins comes in for Miller. And in Tyronn Lue, the Clippers have one of the league's most highly respected and Doris coveted head coaches.
And think about it, Kevin. He signed an extension with the Clippers 2 summers ago. That was amidst rumors that the Lakers might have an interest. Remember, LeBron and Ty Lue go way back. But he is now committed long-term with this organization. That is smart business.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish. Guys, back to you.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Leonard kicks to Dunn. There's the triple. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
Here's Huff. No scoring in this one. Takes the three. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Leonard looking around. Pass to Dunn. Driving inside. Collins wide open. He fires. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pacers leading by 13. Here's Siakam. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. It's to Collins. A 3-ball. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 5th assist in this one. Nembhard the pass to Siakam. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. 3 from the inbound. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Just doing what he can. He's competing, he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
And so it's Indiana going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. Coach, what's the message that you're going to deliver to the guys in the locker room?
You know, we just got to maintain energy. We're playing against a team that's a really good team. We got to keep turnovers down. We got to rebound.
Energy is something you can control. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter right after this halftime break.
Well, I think for Indiana, they're frustrated, and you can understand their frustration. They were expected to be good this year.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Pacers. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Got Siakam. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Nembhard. And it's Furphy in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And during his brief career, Andrew Nembhard has shown he has a sense of the moment.
Kevin, there are certain guys who want to hide in the corner if the game is on the line. Not Andrew Nembhard. He is fearless in late-game situations. He's hit multiple big-time shots already. He's got a little bit of that it factor. Well, Andrew Nembhard steps into that in good rhythm. Nice catch-and-shoot opportunity.
Now Sanders, scoreless thus far. Pass to Dunn. Pocket 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Leans inside. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Collins has got 7.
Well, John Collins around the bucket doing work right there.
Here's Huff. Here's Furphy. He's got 15. And Indiana, another 3.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
Sanders' shot is off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Clippers trail by 19. Sanders with the ball. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Leonard, no luck.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
When it comes to underappreciated players, Doris, in the league, Pascal Siakam comes to mind.
You know, Kev, underrated is a word you have to be careful with because these guys are all NBA players. But Pascal Siakam is always available. He's a two-way force. He can score in many kinds of systems, and he is going to absorb an elite defensive assignment. This guy is so good.
Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
You know what time it is, Pacers Nation. Time to get out. Bring your Pacers Pacers.
And Indiana making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Miller's checked in for the Clippers.
Make some noise.
Collins dishes to Miller. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Dunn, the bounce pass to end the run. Pacers with the rebound. Murphy's got 4 rebounds in this game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Over to the wing. Here's Nesmith. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Nesmith has got 6. Los Angeles has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Off target from outside.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
The Clippers shooting an efficient 53% from the field. And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe, and that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots we've ever seen.
Here's Furphy after the Clippers pick up 2. Hits it from three-point range.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Collins. Takes a three. Rebounded by Jackson.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
And that one drops for him. He has 5.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Sanders sets the screen for Dunn. That 3 off the mark. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Murphy's got 12 points here in the second half.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, round out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Christie. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Miller in at the 2-guard position. Walker with it. Leonard picks him up. Shepard, the pass to McConnell. Fires from deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. 13 feet away. Christie can't make it. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Leonard kicks to Lopez. Miller surveying the floor. Pass to Leonard. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got 3 assists in the game.
Kawhi all business right now. Defense better get started. It's going to be a long night.
Drills it from outside. Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
There's Lopez with the 3. The rebound by Shepard.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Shots good by Walker.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Here's Christie. Takes it inside. No good with the layup.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Yes, that goes in. Matherin's got 5 points in the quarter.
And already Matherin has a pretty dynamic drive, but getting the drop on the defense all season won't be easy.
Leonard inside, defended by Matherin. And Leonard gets it to go.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Miller with a wide open look. Off target with his 3. Pacers have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Shots good by Walker.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Indiana.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight. Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now here's Jackson. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Thompson, he's checked in for Shepard. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Brown. Chris Dunn's checked in for Miller. And Sanders subbed in for Christie. Outside Leonard. Shot to stop the run. The shot, no good. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Sanders against McConnell. And here's Leonard. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam. The shots were falling for you tonight. How'd you like the flow offensively?
I like it. You know, we play for each other like we always do. Move the ball around, get the open shots. And today, they went in, so we got to continue to play.
It's helpful when it goes in. Thanks so much, Pascal.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.